Disclaimer, the comments made in this video are intended for entertainment purposes only and are not intended to offend anyone.
We are going to let you on the mic. Okay. All right, so we are trying to be reasonable. We are trying to be reasonable. We are trying to be reasonable. We are trying. We're going to let you on the mic. We are going to give you the mic. We will, after Senator Sanders. After Senator Sanders.
Welcome to the compilation where outrage meets reality and the screamers meet someone who just doesn't care. Let's get into it.
Like, there's toxic masculinity, and I feel like that's usually when I look at a person, I'm like, okay, that, like, the masculinity is showing, you know? That's why I'm like, in moderation.
Wait, so you're saying when masculinity is apparent or showing, that equals toxic masculinity?
No, it's just sometimes it's, like, a little excessive, and that's usually when I, like, notice it.
What is excessive masculinity?
You know, like, oh, I need this, like, big old car. It's like, okay, you're compensating for something.
Compensating for what?
A lot of things, I can tell you that much.
Go ahead. Go ahead. List it.
I mean, probably, like, their low self-esteem and maybe their tiny dicks. Can I say that?
Sure.
Okay.
Tiny dicks. So do women who want nice cars, do they have loose pussies?
No, they got taste. There's
So it's only bad if men have a desire for material goods?
No. These are all just, like, really misogynistic. I don't necessarily need a man to tell me. I also have females who can support me. I feel like women and men can both provide that.
Wait,
So
what is misogynistic about his statement here?
Well, I don't know why it has to be a man.
I'm just asking how you define misogyny. Are you okay? Like, do you want to go as in leave? Is it because I asked how you define misogyny?
Step 1, label it toxic. Step 2, fail to define it. Step 3, cry until the Wi-Fi reconnects to your worldview.
It's a hard pill to swallow, huh? The fact that if you would have just voted for Kamala, that those kids in Texas and all those families in the RVs would more than likely still be alive. But instead you just made fun of her laugh while people were screaming at you that if he was voted in, people were gonna die. And look where we are. A bunch of parents who can't protect their own kids.
According to this logic, if you didn't vote for Kamala, God personally upgrades your weather to biblical punishment.
What crimes have those people committed?
You want to look it up on Wikipedia? There's like a list.
Well, you made the sign, so I'm asking you.
It's true. I'm at a protest though.
Yeah.
I don't need to know anything. I'm here for my community.
Okay, so you make a sign about people being criminals, but you don't know what you made it for?
All right, so I make a sign supporting my community and the people in it. Yeah. And I'm not ashamed.
I know. You shouldn't be ashamed of your sign. I'm just asking what crimes they have committed.
I don't have to list them to you. You can simply look it up.
Have you done research?
It's all over the media.
Yeah, so I was just asking him, he's holding the sign, if he could just tell me what crimes people in the Oval Office have committed. You're holding it, so I thought maybe you could give it to me quickly.
I'm good.
He may not know the crimes, but he knows he looks good holding that sign. And isn't that what justice is all about?
In your court, what matters more? The rights of individuals or your political ideology?
I apply the law to the facts.
I asked a question, which matters more?
Well, my political ideology doesn't matter at all.
Okay, so I don't believe you. And I think this case demonstrates that you are willing to subjugate the rights of individuals to satisfy your political ideology. This case involves a male defendant who raped a 9-year-old boy. Was he guilty of that?
Yes, the petitioner pled guilty to that.
Okay, so he raped a 9-year-old boy. He also raped a 17-year-old girl. Was he guilty of that?
He pled guilty. The petitioner pled guilty to that crime as well.
So was he guilty?
I hope so, because she pled guilty to it.
He was a he when he did this.
That's correct.
1 year after being released again, he was convicted of having child pornography. Is that correct?
I'm unclear on exactly the time frame that you're at, but the petitioner was convicted of distributing child pornography.
Child pornography that was images of adults violently raping children.
Abhorrent conduct.
Okay.
For which there are real victims.
And this individual, 6'2", biologically a man. A minute ago you said that this man decided that he was a she. You said this individual was, quote, I wrote it down, sober and entirely a female. That phrase struck me as remarkable. Did this individual have male genitalia?
I think what I said, or at least what
that is a verbatim quote, entirely a female.
Sorry, what I meant to say was hormonally a female.
Okay, but that's not entirely. Did this individual have male genitalia?
Yes.
So you took a 6'2" serial rapist, serial child rapist with male genitalia, and he said, you know, I'd like to be in a women's prison. And your answer was, that sounds great to me. Let me ask you something. The other women in that prison, do they have any rights?
Is that a question you're
Yes,
asking me?
the other women in that prison, do they have any rights?
Of course.
Do they have the right not to have a 6'2" man who is a repeat serial rapist put in as their cellmate?
Senator Cruz, I considered the facts presented to me, and I reached a decision.
I asked you a
based on what
question.
the law
I asked you a question. Do they have a right not to have a 6'2" man who is a serial rapist put in as their cellmate? Do those women have a right to that?
Every person who's incarcerated has the right to be safe in their space.
But you didn't think so. You didn't think so. And in fact, I'm going to give some quotes from your order because Senator Kennedy is right. This is not a judge's order. This is a political activist. By the way, the beginning of your order says, at birth, people are typically assigned a gender. I got to say that would astonish a lot of Americans. A lot of Americans think you go to the hospital, a baby's born, and congratulations, you have a little boy, a little girl. The assigned a gender, I know you went to Brown, but it sounds like it's in a college faculty lounge with no bearing on reality. The Bureau of Prison argued what I'm saying right now, that if you put this person in a female prison, there will be a risk of assault to the women. And you know what you did? You said you didn't care about the women. Have you dealt in what universe is someone who is a serial repeat child rapist not at a risk of reoffending?
Senator, as I do in every case.
Okay, I know you've been told to repeat the line, I follow the law. I asked a question. In what universe is someone who is a serial repeat child rapist not at risk of reoffending?
Sir, I looked at the facts that were before me in this case. All of the evidence, including the statements of every warden who had supervised this petitioner.
I have to say, if I were the father of one of those women, and you decided that my daughter's cellmate was going to be a 6'2" man who over and over and over again committed violent sexual assault, I would say the entire justice system is absurd, and it is clear on your record your political ideology matters a heck of a lot more than the rights of those women that you endangered. I think you're a radical, and I think you have no business being a...
Her compassion is selective and her logic is on strike.
Look, he just keeps getting shot, and he just doesn't care. He just keeps getting shot, he doesn't care at all. Dude's been...
Either pain doesn't exist to him or adrenaline's doing overtime. Looked like Cirque du Stupidity and down he went. Over a dozen protesters, all handled by one guy who had finally had enough.
Police are now pepper spraying and throwing stuff out here in the streets. They're blocking ICE, blocking the FBI from coming through.
Tried to block the feds with nothing but attitude. Got pepper spray and a crash course in federal physics at...
Back up. Just go to the other side of the line. Go to the other side of the line.
They mocked ICE too long. Then ICE charged like the finale of an action movie. Tried to mob a man's car until the car turned toward them.
It's just such a dangerous situation here, and it's really not going to do him any good to be standing there and possibly get ran over by agents. So here they are. They're on 9th Street now. Crowd is running alongside with these vehicles, and I pretty much guarantee that this SUV is not going to stop. Someone throwing, looks like,
wow.
All right, let me widen out here. Okay, so we saw some eggs being thrown at the vehicle. Now he was just partly ran over by that SUV, and there goes.
Getting up.
Oh, it looks like a bicycle was also struck in the crosswalk here.
Laid in front of a moving ICE van like it was a protest pillow. Spoiler alert, it wasn't.
There's the red car that's coming in, and you'll see people trying to get out of the way, others standing in front.
and others beating the car, trying to slow it down or stop it. And then you'll see the officer right there as it passed. So
They blocked traffic for the cause. One guy had a better cause, getting to a place. He just drove through.
What's everyone doing here?
Protesting Elon Musk.
What is it? Because like there's new features in the car they don't like? Or?
Sarcastic questions, blank stares. Chucked a bottle at a cop like it was a video game, and too bad real life has handcuffs. And
Another one of those.
what even was that? Police finally said, "All right, enough clowning around."
Has anyone figured out how to talk to Trump supporters? Because I genuinely cannot figure out how to just have a conversation. Because, I mean, even if you just tell them, read a newspaper, 9 times out of 10, they'll tell you no. I mean, what do you respond to that? If you don't even want to read the newspaper, then of course we can sit here and argue who's right and who's wrong. But we both know that one person actually has information and one doesn't, because you just admitted to me that you don't read the newspaper or the news or watch the news or whatever, get news from any source.
She reads headlines in print and thinks everyone else is illiterate. We just moved on to the internet, Susan.
I have a question.
No, we're not answering
Why?
questions. Get out of the car.
Why?
Because you're a Trump supporter.
I know, but don't you guys want our money?
No, actually we don't. Get out of my bar right now.
You're not welcome.
I'm not down. Get out of my bar.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. Out.
Because I'm wearing a Trump
Yes.
vest. That's wild.
I don't care. Get out.
We can call the police or you can just leave.
You know this is like discrimination, right?
Oh, boo-hoo! Boo-hoo! Get out of my bar.
Good to know discrimination's still alive. It just got rebranded as inclusive vibes only.
I think many Americans have come into the realization of truth. And it's simply this. Without Canada and Mexican support, the United States of America would be a third world country.
If America's stability hinges on maple syrup and street tacos, we might need a backup plan. He removed a few letters, not your Wi-Fi and front camera. Calm down.
That went to this speech last night, what did they do? Did they get together like on a call the week before and say, hey, everybody, we're not going to clap at all for the president at all? Even if we agree a little bit with what he's saying, we're not going to clap. We're going to sit here like this. We're going to pass out signs that say, you're not my king. You're a liar. You're a thief. Everyone's going to, because the Democrats love signs. We're going to hold up signs and we're going to make our point be known. We'll stand once when President Trump walks in, but we're not going to stand at all during the night. Never thought that I would be agreeing with something that Donald Trump has said, but here we are. It doesn't matter what I do. I could find the cure for the most deadliest disease, and these people still would not care. They would not stand. They would not. It's almost like they want Donald Trump to fail. That's the impression that I got as a Democrat. It's like if Donald Trump fails for the next 4 years, we all fail. It was awful last night. You had Al Green getting dragged out of there after waving his cane, going, there's no mandate. Elizabeth Warren playing on her phone all night. I can't imagine sitting in front of the president and playing on my phone. Someone came into my comments on the post that I made yesterday, and they said, you didn't leave your party left you. It hit a nerve with me, because this is not the Democratic Party that I have seen in the past. This is something entirely different. Even when Donald Trump was going line by line and saying where all of the waste was, that still was not good enough. Saying, we want proof, we want to see proof, we want numbers, and he's They have been putting out reports every day. The reason why the Democrats are so upset is because their names are going to end up being tied to all this fraud, corruption, and wasted money. Why else would they be so opposed to finding out the truth in spending and our tax dollars? Why would they be so upset? Who wouldn't want to know that information? Last night was a freaking embarrassment as far as I'm concerned. And I never thought that I would say that because I am not a Trump fan. I did not vote for Trump. If you follow me, you know that I did not. But last night, I saw a room filled with people that I didn't even recognize anymore.
She didn't leave the party. The party left Logic somewhere near the coat check.
What's up, guys? I just applied to be an ICE agent, and my plan is that any information I get on ICE raids, I'm gonna report back to the Mexican community and, just try to help you guys out. Also, every time a Mexican gets deported, I'm sneaking 2 Mexicans back into the United States. I'm just here to help. That's my plan. I will update you guys along the way. Thank you.
Pro tip, you're gonna sabotage federal agents, maybe don't post the trailer first.
Everybody on here talking about send MAGA to the war. Who the else you think they're gonna send? The blue-haired warriors? The men who can get pregnant? The men in the women's bathrooms? The 400-pound welfare couch cushions? Yeah, rest assured, ain't nobody calling on the left to defend this country, ever. Y'all couldn't fight your way out of a wet paper bag with a samurai sword. Not to mention, y'all the motherfuckers that hate this country and want to burn it down. Thank you. We're not calling on you. Have a great day.
Finally, a man who says what everyone's too scared to tweet.
This is on board. Who the hell made this ugly ass? I wish it was a manager here because y'all decorate everything else around here cute. Everything else around here cute. But for Juneteenth, you want to just throw something on a freaking cookie cake and expect someone to buy it? That's bullshit. No, what this free at last? Like, really? Who the buy this dumbass shit? You know what? I'm gonna be in here bright early in the morning to talk to somebody about this because this is unacceptable.
Imagine losing your mind over a cake because it took a day off.
I'm hiding because Easter and we got some Trumpers in the house. Not my family, my husband's family. So the first thing I said to my sister-in-law was that I was at a protest yesterday and she was like, for what? Like, just no clue. No clue. I was like, the government, obviously. And she's like, oh, I hope it was peaceful or nothing bad happened. Seriously, these people are out here thinking liberals are violent.
Imagine mistaking, oh, I hope it was peaceful for an act of violence. That's a special kind of fragility.
I am going to who did they vote for to they round. Like any scenario, my family will tell me like good news about a person we know. Like they got their dream job, they're getting married, they're having a child. But who did they vote for before I decide I'm happy for them and I'm gonna congratulate them? I'll be told something like really tragic about someone and I'll be like, didn't they vote for this person? Why would I feel bad for them? It's really sinister. I was actually at a bar recently and I was talking to this guy. I was not interested in this guy. I was literally only talking to him because my friend was talking to his friend. And he starts inching closer to me and I'm like, oh no, this man is gonna kiss me. Oh, light bulb moment. I know he didn't vote for Kamala. I'm gonna kill the vibe real quick. I proceed to go, wait, before you step any closer, I need to kill the vibe and ask you who you voted for. He proceeds to tell me he didn't vote at all. So I was like, okay, cool, this is done. And then I proceed to find out his friend asked me, why aren't you talking to my boy anymore? And I'm like, well, he told me he didn't vote. And he goes, why are you guys even talking about this right now? Like, we're at a bar. And I'm like, who'd you vote for? He refused to respond. I ended up just leaving the bar screaming at him, telling him he hates women and he should stop speaking to and dating them because you don't like them. Yeah, I'm just gonna be that person that kills the vibe for the rest of my life.
It's not a conversation, it's a hostage negotiation with a ballot box.
I do them every year.
Every year.
You want to keep going?
Are you gonna do any more this
Do you want
year?
to keep going and
Are you
keep
gonna do-
harassing me?
I'm asking if
You
you're
could
gonna
have
have more
gone to
town
a
halls this
dozen
year.
town halls last year.
I asked if you're doing any more this year. It was one simple question.
Yeah.
Are you doing a town
I've
hall
already
this year?
done one. I'll do
Are
plenty
you doing
more.
any more this year? It was a simple question.
You're always invited.
Okay. Well, look
And
out
by
for
the
an
way,
actual invitation.
I voted for gay marriage twice.
What does that have to do
so
with me?
I'm just saying, it has to everything to do with you.
You think everything about me has to do with gay marriage?
I do,
That's
absolutely.
your first stance when you
Yep.
speak with me?
Absolutely.
There's no other humane
If you want to get in my
conversation you
face
can have
about town
me?
halls, you should have shown
There's
up to
no
one
other
last
humane
year.
thing you can talk about me just saying, oh, I support gay marriage.
Yeah,
That's the
because
only
you're
thing
getting
you
in
have
my
to
face
say.
about a town hall. You
All I
could have
just
gone
asked you one
last year.
simple question from right
Would you
over
like
here
me?
is if you have any plans to have more town halls this year.
I have town
That was
halls
one
every year.
question.
I have over a dozen
Okay.
every year.
Great. That was my entire question. You didn't have to go
Yeah,
into the spiel about
you
everything
could
else
have. You could have come to any of them last year.
Okay. And I'm
I had
asking you
over a
about this year, not
dozen.
2024. But
Where were you the year
right?
before that? Or the year before that?
It was a little
Oh,
question. I
because you
asked
know
if
what?
you have
Because you
anyone that
people
you're
on the
going to
left
this year
are
or not.
crazy.
So I'm
You're
on the left.
absolutely crazy.
I'm absolutely
And get out of my face.
You're insane.
Goodbye.
You're insane. You're gonna me. You're
Yep.
gonna be voted
Bye.
out so fast this year. I
I'm
can't
not.
wait for you to
I'm
fight.
won by so much.
You're a disgrace to this state. That's what you are. You're a disgrace. I asked you a simple question, and you just to go on this tirade and tell me.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Get out of my face.
You. How about
Get out of my
that?
face.
You're nasty.
Try it again. What's your
You're a
name?
nasty bitch.
What's your
You're a
name?
nasty bitch. That's
What's
my
your name?
You say me?
Yep, I
That's
sure
the
did.
First thing you're gonna say to me is asking
Absolutely.
you a
Get
question.
the out of my face. Now.
Oh,
You couldn't take me on, baby. Stay the away from me.
He demanded inclusion, then proved exactly why he didn't get the invite.
Just so that we're all abundantly clear here, not only are trans people sacred, they are wildly evolved human beings. I'm going to invite you to imagine for a moment the amount of strength, courage, self-knowing, and profound self-development that is required in order to walk through the world in your authentic embodiment, knowing that most people will deeply misunderstand you. The average person will not walk through the world in their authentic embodiment knowing that even one or two people in their circle will misunderstand them. From a psychological and a spiritual perspective, there is absolutely, other than love, nothing more important or more valuable than authenticity. That's why we come here into human bodies. We come here to self-actualize, to know who we truly are, and to live as our authentic selves. That's the whole point. Trans people are wildly evolved. And one day we will understand them as wisdom keepers and we will bow at their feet.
One day we'll all bow, but today we're just trying to understand the pronouns.
I heard you didn't give Pretty Girls tickets.
We don't. Sign here.
Next time, try batting your eyelashes at the speed limit instead. It might actually slow down for you.
You're an OnlyFans model, and then you expect your dude to respect you and not follow other women? You're delusional. You are undressing in front of a bunch of men all over the world. How dare you have that double standard that your guy can't do what you're already doing? You can't be an OnlyFans model and then say you're monogamous. There's just no way.
I mean, if you're not sleeping with anybody else and you're not meeting up with anybody else,
You're sharing your body and these personal things that should be only reserved for the person that you're with or married to. If you're married and you're an OnlyFans model and you're sharing your body on the internet, you are not a monogamous woman. I'm sorry. You're showing your private parts to other people who are not your husband. Because when you take that vow, when you get married, you're vowing to be for that other person and only for that other person.
Monogamy is outdated, but monthly subscriptions? Very modern.
Do you think men fans models should make the same as female?
Great question.
yeah. Like,
So you'd be willing to take a pay cut?
what do you mean by
Like
that?
they take it out of your pocket.
Well, because men, when it comes to online presenting yourself, earn fractional what women earn.
It's up to you how much money you earn by how much you are posting on your...
So it's about merit, creativity, ingenuity.
It's about like consistency kind of thing, like, and trying to find the right niche and everything for yourself.
So therefore, if there was a law generally in America where it says that women should be paid the same as men, you'd be against that.
Well...
Because it would apply to fans. Because it could harm you. See, you're both in an industry where women earn way more than men.
Yeah.
Progress is easy to support until it hits your bank account.
So how come the man just doesn't set his own price equal to the woman?
Because no one buys.
Exactly. So how would you guys can implement that you guys paid this, get the same?
Of course, it's market driven.
Yeah, exactly. So if
So
the law
shouldn't-
gets passed, they would still make more than the man
Well, no,
because
not.
they have more subscribers, right? And not because they're getting paid more.
It depends how it's written, but in the abstract, it would say that equal work for equal pay. That's literally what they just marched in the streets for. So let's say there was a company that that employs models, and then they take a cut and they do all the work for you, okay? And they employ male and female models, and they both work 10 hours a day. The female models will earn $1 million a year for the company, and the males will only bring in $100,000 a year for the company. Should they have to pay both of them the same because it's equal work for equal pay? Or should they give more money to who's actually bringing money to the door, the women for the company? How is that any different in a corporate environment when men are more likely to travel for work, they're more likely to go make the second or third call for a promotion or a raise?
Me and Imogen don't earn the same. She posts more than me, like she makes more than me.
Is that fair?
Well, I think it is fair because it's up to me.
I agree.
I think
So shouldn't we structure all of society that way? Who works the hardest gets the most?
Yes. So
We agree.
When it benefits women, that's market value. When it benefits men, that's the patriarchy.
You are more desirable or less desirable to a future husband when you post suggestive or naked pictures online.
I've always received love the same way, and that's pretty. I don't really receive it. They all looked at me the same from the beginning.
How do you know how men look at you?
Because when I talk to them, I usually fall head over heels for them, and they all view me the same way. So whether or not I'm doing OnlyFans and selling my body, or not doing OnlyFans and selling my body, I'm still looked at the same way. They still think that of me.
Yeah, you don't know the male mind very well.
But they've already told me themselves.
And men are really good liars. Do you know that?
True.
Then how could you know they're telling the truth?
I don't know. I just take their word for it.
You just said they're good liars.
Well, I don't know. Some people actually do want OnlyFans women and want to marry OnlyFans women.
Do you think those men are virtuous, high-quality men that won't cheat on you?
Yeah, I do.
Some men might marry you for posting those pics, but don't be shocked when they scroll past loyalty too.
Okay, how much money does a guy need to earn to date you?
$500K. Whoa. I saying whoa.
You realize that's like
1%.
That's 1%.
It's possible.
What's possible isn't necessarily probable. And you have how many kids?
3.
You are a twerker, you're an escort. Shouldn't you adjust your standards to be a little more realistic?
No.
You'd rather be alone than lower your standards from $500K a year.
I mean, I got other standards too, but it's that money-wise, yes.
What are your other standards?
I mean, I don't want a short dude.
How tall are you?
5'2", 5'3".
What's the minimum height for a guy?
6 foot or taller, but that's the basics.
So 500K, 6 feet and over. What are your other standards?
I want him to be okay with me having a past.
You gotta ask yourself, okay, here's all that I want, but what does the guy that I want, what does he want?
She wants a 6-figure, 6-foot saint, who doesn't mind being stepdad and therapist, ambitious.
How much do you think a guy should spend on an engagement ring?
I think 10 times their salary. Yeah, has to be in the 6 digits for sure.
How much do you think a guy should spend on an engagement ring?
I'd say at least 100K.
She said $100K like she's allergic to realistic relationships.
My show had value, and that that what I was doing had value. And in the end, I'm sorry, I try not to cry on TV. And I take this kind of like being on TV, so I apologize.
MSNBC dropped her faster than her ratings, and somehow that's your fault.
I want to talk to the white man. Dear white man, can you hear me? Let me tell you something, whitey. It's not illegal for you to be white. There's nothing wrong with you being white. And it's not fair that every day you wake up in your life, you are already on trial because you are white. Somebody trying to tell you what your ancestors did, don't even know your goddamn ancestors. Somebody trying to tell you what you believe in. Somebody trying to tell you how you feel. And then on top of that, we got people in leadership position, our political figures, teasing you and telling you, white boy tears, white boy tears. Then they make all these different TV channels full of blacks, only black, and pick on a white man. You can't even say nothing to defend yourself, because you say something to defend yourself, then you're automatically racist. You think that's right? I don't. And I think you deserve compensation. I just want you to know I love you. Racist white folks, I'm obviously not talking to you. I'm talking to my patriots. I'm an American, you're an American. And you can be proud of being a white American. I'm proud of being a black American. And one thing we got in common is, goddamn it, we're Americans. And I love you, patriot. I think y'all need to start taking a stand against these people trying to tease you and make you feel bad for being white. There's nothing wrong with that. God put you in that white body, then hallelujah. I respect you in your white body, and I respect myself, and I respect my black body. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm tired of people trying to make you feel like you're guilty for it.
In a time when nuance is extinct, this man just brought it back from the dead.
Would you support arresting someone who is disagreeing with the LGBTQ?
Yeah.
Yeah. Jail time for them?
Well, yeah, because everybody's human. Everybody deserves to be happy.
Would you say you support democracy?
No.
Okay. All right.
Ah yes, the new law of the land, agree or be escorted to prison by a rainbow-colored SWAT team. And
do you believe you can have XY chromosomes and be a woman?
I do. I really do. I think tranny rights are so amazing. I think people should be able to do whatever they want.
Does that go as far as race? Could you identify as a different race if you wanted to?
You can. I recommend, being who you want to be and do what you want to do. And you live your life. Don't let anyone tell you what to do.
Yeah, I mean, gender and race, it would be the same thing. If you identify as a woman, then I could identify as black.
Of course. Why not?
he recommends that you feel what you want to be. Great, today I feel like tax-exempt royalty. Let's roll.
Do you believe you can have XY chromosomes and be a woman?
I don't have enough, I'm not a biologist or anything like that, so I don't know that. But I think anything's entirely possible.
I'm not a biologist, but somehow confident enough to rewrite the entire field of human anatomy.
What is something weird about conservatives?
Oh gosh. There is almost a cultish vibe, I feel. The way they operate within themselves, they refuse to listen to outside people, they're refusing to learn, essentially.
He's criticizing cultish behavior while looking like he leads one in a forest where phones don't work. When equality goes full Mortal Kombat but forgets it works both ways.
Your U.S. women's soccer team famously lost to high school boys. You really think it's fair for these same boys to be competing in girls' sports? Why should trans people compete against young girls? Do you not think that they're gonna get hurt? Are they gonna get hurt?
She laughed because deep down she knows biology doesn't negotiate, but PR contracts do.
I'm not going to deny trans people as women.
Can womanhood then just be appropriated? Someone can then say, I am what you are. So Dylan Mulvaney, who's a biological man who thinks he's a preteen woman, is he a woman?
I feel like I'm just not in the position to tell him he's not a woman. If he says, if they say that they are a woman, I have no, you know what I mean? I'm not going to be like, are you a woman? Are you a man? That's nothing to do with me, honestly.
Got it. So if I'm 30, if I said I was 12, would you acknowledge that?
Yes, I would. It's kind of like a mental illness. Like, you know how someone could be 30 and they could truly believe they're 12. Like, those people really exist.
Great point. So if somebody, you're in healthcare, came to you and they said, I'm anorexic, so I think I'm fat. And they said, I want liposuction. Should you give them that surgery?
Of course not, because that would be compromising their actual health.
Hold on. But you just said that we have to affirm somebody's mental illness. They want liposuction. Why shouldn't they get it? Wouldn't it make more sense to treat the person and say you're not what you think you are, rather than affirming the lie that they think there's something else?
She won't judge a man for saying he's a woman, but will absolutely suspend all judgment, reason, and common sense along the way.
Trans women should not compete in female sports.
Society looks at the whole binary. Oh, this trans woman was once a man, so of course she's going to always have the agility that a cisgender woman can't. There are some cisgender women who have higher level of testosterone.
There will be anomalies of very strong women and things like that. But we've known for all of human existence that men are stronger and have more physical capacity than women.
That's been the societal constructive.
If I go down to the street and I pick 100 men and 100 women and I say, fight each other right now, or play tug of war, something like that, who is going to win? The men are going to win. Statistically, we know this to be true. The science is very much definitive.
I would just say there's a cognitive dissonance within science that still needs to be worked out around it. So go ahead, I'm sorry.
I would disagree about the cognitive dissonance in science. I think it's very cut and clear, though, as far as men and their physical advantages, where women have other advantages. We know.
She argues like a Wikipedia page in edit mode, unstable, contradictory, and always looking for citations that don't exist.
So MAGAs, can someone explain the difference to me between men apparently dressing up like women to go into women's restrooms so that they can take advantage of women, and men potentially dressing up like unmarked ICE agents, plainclothes officers, and handcuffing them and snatching them off the street and putting them into an unmarked van to take advantage of them? You all want to protect women and girls. You have, go through legislation to marginalize trans people in the sake of protecting women and girls. But now we have ICE agents who are plainclothes, snatching women off the street. What's going to stop a man from dressing up like an ICE, or just dressing up and saying he's an ICE agent, handcuffing somebody and throwing them in a van? What's going to stop them? Where's your outrage?
She connected immigration enforcement to gender identity with the grace of a drunk philosopher.
So when are people who actually have the power to do something actually do something? When? There's only so much that me, myself, as an individual citizen can do, like write call to representatives, speak up, do whatever. I know that there's stuff that I can do, but it's minuscule. I can't go to the DC and arrest Musk or anything. I don't have the ability to do that. But when the are people going who are in power? When the who are people who are actually in power do something about this? When are they gonna do something to stop this madness from happening? When are you, the Democratic Party, when the are you gonna actually stand up and do something? When the are those who took an oath to protect this country actually stand up and do something? Because they are not playing by the rules, so therefore it is time for us to stop playing by the rules, because there's no book anymore. There is no book. You guys have to do something before it's too late, and literally we are right there. We are getting to that point of no return, and I swear to God, once we cross that line, that's it. Do something!
Her power ends where the record button begins.
MAGA, Peter Thiel, Trump, J.D. Vance, Elon Musk. Fear us. We are the masses. You are the 1%. We are the 99%. Think about it.
Claiming 99% while blocking family members from voting differently. Iconic math.
I just want all of you Trump supporters to know how much joy it brings to my heart knowing how unhinged my videos make you. Y'all get so triggered.
Congratulations! She turned passive aggression into a posting schedule.
Today I got told by my white Southern husband that I need to get off my phone, get off TikTok, and get my ass into the real world, and I will see that I'm not being affected by everything that's going on in our presidency. He said that if I got out in the real world, I would see that this actually won't destroy America. That's pretty easy to say when you're a white person and you're straight and you're married. Yeah, it's not affecting us, but it's affecting a bunch of other people around us. And if you can't have any empathy for that, and if you can't stick up for people that are going through absolute living hell right now, then shut your mouth. How dare he tell me to get off my phone and stop being informed? Maybe he should get on his phone and learn and see what is actually going on in people's lives. He straight told me that Trump will not destroy America. This will not destroy America. He's convinced. Like, how many people are just living under a rock? Your head buried in the sand.
She's not ignoring her husband. She's busy doom scrolling on behalf of marginalized strangers.
I like your MAGA hat. Yeah, Trump. Woo!
Is this gay?
Oh, I know. Trump fan.
Never know.
Trump?
No. It says make America gay again.
Great. Again.
Gay.
I know, but we love Trump, right?
She rebranded a national campaign at a red light.
What are you doing in Naperville?
Just walking around with this.
Why?
Because it's the truth.
Are you angry?
No.
Are you scared?
No, why? Why do you say that?
What are you worried about?
What do you mean?
I mean, take your hateful message and get it.
It's not hate.
It's pretty hateful.
No, it's not. It's the truth.
Accept people as they are.
Well,
There's a lot of ways to be human.
How is it hateful?
There's a lot of ways
Okay.
to be human. But the people you battle.
What's your purpose? To spread the truth.
Well, what the truth of what?
That they're she keeps interrupting me. They're men. They're men.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you know that?
Hey, watch it. Watch it.
Watch what?
No, you better don't approach me like that.
You need to get out of Naperville.
No.
You have
No.
a hateful message.
No, I'm gonna stand here as long as I want. You better stop stepping up to me.
We got cops everywhere.
Yeah, you better stop.
You come here for the purpose of pissing
No, let's spread the truth. You guys need to calm down. You're both out of control, actually. Calm down. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Quit walking up to me. Quit walking up to me.
You're walking around with a fucking sign like a piece of crap.
Calm down. Relax. Relax.
What is this guy doing?
He's allowed to be.
Yeah. Listen to him and walk away.
Yeah. You know what?
Yeah. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Bye. Get out.
Shut up.
Sure, if he wants to, but I would rather you guys not have those interactions.
Yeah.
Let him do what he's doing. He's gotta go.
Yeah, it's called freedom of speech, man. We're in America. Yeah, but you can't assault me. You can't walk up on me like that.
I'm not assaulting.
Yeah, stop walking up on me. Stop, dude.
Hey,
Dude, just calm down. It's not that big, man. Just relax. Yeah. It's words on a sign. I told you to quit walking up to me. Quit walking up on me.
Hey,
Get out of
go,
here.
go.
Just, sir, help us and walk the other direction that they are, okay?
It's not. He's allowed to be here. He's allowed to be here.
Hey, over. Do you want this?
Nothing we can do about that.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah, it's cool. Real cool.
Hi.
Awesome. You need to own it.
Okay, bye.
He said words, and they heard war crimes.
Let me just go ahead and get this out there right now. If a man ever looks at me and says, hey babe, what's for dinner? And means it, assumes I'm in charge of dinner, what's for dinner? Divorce. That's what's for dinner.
Some people break up over cheating. She does it over chicken. Here's a close-up. You can see the chaos all around him, but he's standing like he's waiting for a latte. One puff of pepper spray and they dropped like flies. Roadblockers thought they were making a statement. Rangers treated it like regular training drills. He stepped in to protect the flag, but got swarmed by masked protesters for it. Still walked out prouder than any of them.
This is a peaceful protest! Fuck you!
Yelled at cops, then cursed out a horse. Guess who stood their ground?
We're at a distance. Look at that. Look at them. Look at us. We're at a distance of the court. You guys are
That's fine. That's fine. You guys can record.
He wasn't resisting, they cried, as the footage shows him swinging like it's UFC. A MAGA guy showed up. Protesters skipped the debate and went straight to name-calling, and he barely noticed.
Oath. How about honor your oath? How about that? Honor your oath. Oh, there you go.
I didn't do nothing. I didn't say nothing.
You're supposed to get lost. This guy goes to jail. He goes to jail. Let's go.
Remember your oath, they screamed. Pretty sure the oath didn't say, let strangers spit on you.
It's okay. It's okay. Look, it's okay. 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 It's gonna feel spicy. I know. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I know. I have asthma. It's a little girl, guys. The Migras video. It's okay, guys. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Thank you. Thank you. God bless you. Drink water. Drink water.
Flashbangs, tear gas, and a harsh wake-up call. Turns out, Louisiana knows how to hit reset fast.
Riley Gaines has been such a successful transphobe that her name is being attached to bills across the country trying to ban trans athletes and impede on trans rights. And the thing that I can't get past, besides the transphobia and the hatred and the bigotry and just the hatefulness of all of it, right, is that I can't imagine being such a sore loser that having to share a 5th place trophy with a trans woman sent me into a years-long spiral to this degree. Riley Gaines has admitted that the thing that really bothered her was that when she tied for 5th place with Leah Thomas, 5th place, the thing that really upset her was that they gave Leah the trophy and she got to stand on the podium with the trophy. And Riley had to hold the 6th place trophy and they were going to mail her her trophy in the mail. And she just didn't think that was fair. She and Leah tied for 5th place. This is over an adult woman not being able to hold the trophy and have the trophy when she tied with a trans woman for 5th place. Like, just on pure ego alone, I would hold that in until the end of time. You could not waterboard that level of insecurity out of me. Truly. That is so crazy. That is a level of insecurity and sore loserdom that's sore loser Hall of Fame. And it turned you into such a maniac that you now hate all trans people. You've made it your life's mission to make sure that no other transgender woman ever ties a cisgender woman for 5th place and gets to hold the trophy and gets to have the trophy first. Like, oh my God.
Riley competed against male strength but was expected to take the L gracefully for inclusion.
And another thing about last night, I don't feel bad for those women athletes who lost against a trans person. I don't. It's crickets from me. You want me to be like, oh my God, she got hurt. Well, nobody else on the team seemed to get hurt by that trans woman, so seems like you're just a bad athlete. As someone who's born female, who played against other born female people, I ran into a girl and tore her ACL. That's just what sports is. Some people are stronger than others. Should we bring in that girl that I ran into and tore her ACL? Let's bring her into the White House. Let's all feel bad for her. Oh no, it doesn't fit your narrative because I'm a biological female. Like, I don't care that you got beat by a trans woman. There's like 5 trans women athletes total, and you got beat by one of them. Looks like you're not that great of an athlete. Not to mention those trans women are beat by other people. And like other better athletes. Like, I'm sorry. I don't care. I don't care. I don't feel bad. Am I supposed to? Like, I don't understand. Like, and another thing, I know people like think this is a genuine debate of like whether trans women should play or not, but I hope you know that their whole priority is to get you to hate trans people, and it's working. They don't care about female athletes. They genuinely don't. They never have. They never will. If they did, they would actually do something of substance besides ban trans women from playing sports. But they don't care about female athletes. This is just to get you to hate trans people, and it's f***ing, and y'all are rolling over like dogs. Oh, a trans woman hurt somebody? Let me become fully transphobic, because that's what y'all are doing. Y'all are like, oh, maybe trans women shouldn't play sports. And then someone's like, well, actually, and then you're like, no, and then you hate trans people. Like, that's it's working on y'all. This has never been about female athletes. Never has it ever been about caring about female athletes, because like I said, they have never cared about female athletes and never will care about female athletes. They don't even care about women in general. So what makes you think they're going to care about female athletes? They don't. This is just to get you to be transphobic, and it's working, like I said. And I don't feel bad about those girls that he brought in to use as like political pawns. Be better at your sport. I don't know what to tell you.
She says, just be better, as if you can out-train testosterone.
If you are part of the transgender community, or if you are non-binary, or if you are just literally anything, I'm so sorry. I do not understand at all how this has even happened. I feel like I have literally been fighting with Donald Trump since I was in like 6th grade, and he just won't leave. He won't leave. It's like a smushed fly on the wall that you keep trying to wipe off, but it just gets worse. I just have to like keep reminding myself that this is like just, it's the end, but it's the beginning. Like, I refuse to say that us as Americans have lost. So I'm just hoping. But I just want everyone to know I love you. And be safe. Yeah. I love you.
She tried to wipe him away like a smudge, and somehow ended up with a TikTok therapy session.
The country seems very scary for a lot of us today. There is a lot of bigotry that has always been there, but it has, I don't even want to say it has courage to show its face, because these people are cowards through and through. I can tell you that much. And why do I call them cowards? Because the only power that they have, the only weapon that these people use against us is fear. I guarantee that every time that you go out and you are confident enough and you have the courage to be visible, to be visibly queer, to be visibly transgender, you are saving queer and trans lives every single time. I'm sweating. That is the power of visibility. I know it's scary right now, but if we stick together, the only way to fight fascism and bigotry is with community, and that is exactly what we are doing here today.
Calling people cowards while dressed like a rainbow fever dream takes a special kind of self-awareness.
How much money does a guy need to date you?
You need to be a millionaire. Yes? Yeah?
Okay, and for that millionaire, like, what are you coming with? What are you providing for your guy?
Just me. I'm special girl.
Manifesting a millionaire while offering minimum effort is peak Delulu economics.
I have a thing for single girls.
I don't have a thing for short guys though. I'm sorry.
Hey.
I'm too tall.
Too tall?
Yeah.
Take up those chanclas.
They're not gonna do it different.
Well, ma'am, look, let me tell you this.
Huh.
I'll accept you for the way you are. Because I know.
Deep down inside is what matters.
Look, because you care about height, but if you take up that makeup, guys will look at you different.
Nah, I'm so cute regardless.
So why you have it on then?
You're right.
She reached down to his height, and he reached up to her insecurities.
Kazumi doesn't just have to cheat on her boyfriend. She holds hands, she cuddles, she kisses, and stares in the eyes.
And I love other people.
So where's the line of cheating? Like, what is cheating?
I think
to you?
cream pies are cheating.
She's basically running a loyalty program. Kisses are free, consequences come with toppings.
Why are you out here?
Because God loves you, and because I love you, and because sin leads to death. Sin leads to death. I can love you. A father loves his child. Is that weird?
No.
A mother loves her daughter. Is that weird? You love a sister or a mother. Is that weird? That's fine. I don't have to know you to love you.
That's crazy. How old are you?
The Bible says, love
old
your
are you?
neighbor as you love yourself, not just love those you know as you love yourself. So I'm supposed to love everyone who's around me.
Imagine being so deep in the internet brain that basic kindness registers as a red flag.
Think about it. Why is this such a roadblock? Why have we spent an hour discussing this? Especially, you say you care about the students, but half of you are not sure what gender is. Especially transgender. No, the lawyer said transsexual earlier. That's not the correct term. It's transgender. I'm a transgender woman. My pronouns are she, her, and I will only accept those pronouns. I will not be addressed any other way. And in the workspace, I'm protected by that.
Return to sender. No refund necessary.
Do you think that companies should hire based on gender or skill?
Skill, of course. But if there's like a lack in a certain gender in that area, like, okay, we need to balance it out. Maybe we need to hire some people that's like some Nick or some white people or some girls or some transgenders, like just to balance it out so nobody feels left out. You understand me?
But why is that an issue? Why do you think we have to include everyone even if they're not qualified for the job?
Because people gonna get mad and they're gonna be like, come on, what about us? It has to be a balance in the universe, everything. People gonna get like, come on, why not me? Hello, like balance.
He started with logic and ended with hire them before they riot. Beautiful.
He's a 10, but he uses pronouns. He's a 3. What makes you say that?
Because I feel like a man is a man and a woman is a woman.
While most would call him a king for listing pronouns, she saw right through it and responded with a polite nah.
Men do not menstruate. Only women menstruate. Now, you can call yourself whatever you want.
Cis men don't menstruate, but trans men do menstruate.
No,
Same
they
as
don't.
non-binary people.
Only women.
Menstruating is not exclusive
Yes,
to
it
cis
is.
women. No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Explain to me as to why my body menstruated at
If
some
your
point
chromosomes are XX and you're young, you menstruate. If you're XY, you don't.
Correct, but what about trans men and non-binary?
They're
We're
not
excluding
men.
a whole group of people
They're women
that
dressed
menstruate.
as men.
Well, what's a man to you? You define a man for me.
You have chromosomes that are X and Y. That's what a man is.
So why are we just looking at the science of this as an
The
example
science.
when we've learned gender identity are they're completely different things.
They're not completely
They
different
are
things.
completely different.
Completely different words.
It's what you're born with, the reproductive organs you have. Gender is what you identify with. They're completely
Well, I don't
different
accept that
things.
distinction. You have to argue for it. You're just giving a conclusion. You're just making it up.
She looked Mother Nature dead in the eye and said, nah, I've got this. Bold move, ignoring 300,000 years of biology.
Howdy.
You're so much more educated.
Just the truth. Just saying the truth.
But like you're the one, you should probably just do this truth somewhere else.
Like where?
No, maybe she should do her truth somewhere else. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I said maybe she should do her truth somewhere else. Share her truth.
My truth is her truth. So
Oh, well, maybe you should go somewhere else with it.
really?
Yeah. How do you like that? Do you know how ignorant? What are you talking about?
She's like, who hurt you? Who hurt you?
What are you talking about? No, I just didn't have people injecting crap into my brain. So
Let's say she was abused. Is this how you go about talking to someone who's abused?
Is this how you go about putting an opinion?
yeah.
This is how I go about peacefully standing on the public sidewalk. Yeah.
Peacefully waving hatred and ignorance. Like you're a clown, man.
So what's hateful about it?
Have you been abused?
What's hateful about it?
What's not hateful about it? Ask that. Answer that.
It's the truth.
It's the truth. What
Yeah.
And I say right now to this camera, I do not want to be publicly
It's going
on
everywhere.
camera.
It's going
So if
everywhere.
you're putting it on anywhere, I will lawfully
You'll do
pursue
nothing.
that.
Oh, you'll lawfully pursue it. What will you tell me?
I'm not quite sure, but I really don't care. You're a total clown.
Are you gonna?
All right.
Do you understand you're in downtown Downers Grove? If you want to prove a point,
Yeah, Downers Grove. Definitely can tell.
point here. You're an entity that's full of love.
Bro, are you actually on drugs right now? I'm not kidding. You sound like you're
I think
a Gen Z idiot. Oh, thanks for saying I'm so young.
So what is a man? Tell me.
An adult human male. That's
What does that did not answer the question, idiot?
Transgender.
He said, "What is a man?"
I get it.
That's not what it says.
Then what An adult human male. Like, can you Right?
Give me more so I can
That's
actually
it.
think you're a like.
That's it.
you're-
What more do you want?
You're done yelling at.
What more is there?
What does a male mean? Hello? Can you not speak for yourself?
I don't know what
you don't need to
want.
go to your little clown.
No, I'm watching this. Shut up. Don't approach me. Yeah,
I will approach you.
Get that out of my face.
Get the out of my face.
Get it back.
Do not touch me.
Do not.
You just touched me.
Get back.
You just touched me.
Get away from me.
You just
Get
put
away.
your hands
Get
on
away.
me. You just put your
Get away from me.
You know what? That accounts for you and the soul. Get the police.
Get away. Just get away from me.
You just put your hands
What are you
on
doing? I didn't.
You put
Whoa.
your hands on me.
Hey, knock it off.
You
Knock
put
it off.
your hands on me.
She's
Ever
look at
put your hands on
Chill.
me. He put his hands on
Stop.
me.
Stop. Knock it off.
No.
Knock it off.
What the happened?
She just starts coming in my face.
What the?
Look, keep your camera on.
No,
You know it's bad when a cardboard sign has more composure than the person yelling at it.
I was like, I'll catch you on the flip side.
That is so. You're literally so nice and hilarious. You're the best person ever.
It was funny. I thought so too. But
Hey, by the way, who did you vote for?
yeah, I mean, I voted for Trump, but
You're a selfish, racist bigot. You smell like somebody took a dumpster. I hope somebody comes and does terrible things to you and your whole family.
He thought it was a joke. It turns out friendship was the punchline.
If you voted for Trump, I want this video to stay rent-free in your head forever. You are responsible for so much damage in this world because you are not emotionally responsible for yourself. They are actively trying to dismantle our country. Enemies of this country. You voted for enemies of this country. The world's going to know that. I know reading is hard, but you need to learn how to read a room. Test us.
Enemies of the country, bro, they voted. They didn't invade.
It's so stupid. Like, for the second time, I'm in a coffee shop just trying to study and do my homework. And like last time, my headphones were dead. So, like, I didn't have any headphones on, whatever. I was just gonna do my essay. And this, like, family sits next to me. It's like a dad and, like, his, like teenage son and, like, teenage daughter. And they're probably, like, 18 or some shit. And they're sitting next to me and, like, I'm not, like, paying too much attention. And, like, the daughter's like, I just, like, want to go. Like, can we just go walk around? The dad was like, no, like, we need to talk about why you guys hate Trump so much. And I was just like, I could hear it. I was like, whatever. And, and the dad was just like, it's because, you guys need to understand, like, he's doing good because he's trying to stop the trans people who are grooming children. And the daughter was like rolling her eyes. She was like, can we please just go? Like, I don't want to talk about this. And he was like, gay people are fine, but trans people are harming children, and, like, he's gonna stop this. And, like, I literally, like, this is the second time now this has happened to me. They're sitting right next to me, and they have no idea, of course. So I, like, picked up the phone and I called my friend, and I was like, loudly, I was like, guess what? Once again, some idiot is next to me at a coffee shop talking about trans people and how they're harmful, and he has no idea he's actually sitting next to a trans person who's minding their own business. And I said this loud, and then, like, they kind of, like, were, like, freaking out, and they started, like, gathering all their shit, like, all their food and, like, all their drinks, and they started to stand up and leave. And so did I. I just, like, slammed my laptop shut, and I was just like, I can't focus and study because I have some transphobe next to me crying about doesn't know. Like, I just popped off. I just, like, was, like, popping off. I'm, like, walking back to my car, like, it's, like, the type of propaganda that works every time. Like, for stupid people, like, this is so hard. Like, they eat it up. They literally eat it up. And they are bewildered every single time they're in real life, not reading headlines on the internet, and a trans person's right there. Like, I'm so sick of this.
Oh boy, or oh girl, whatever. We need to save our children from this madness. Don't get hurt by this.
I nominate Casey Anthony to do it. And we all know what it is. You've done it before, and you can do it again, this time for a good cause. You trying to get on this app and win us back? There's only one way to do it, sister. If you don't believe me, check the comments. Everybody that agrees with me in the comments, say aye. We need somebody like you. But I nominate you.
Calling for violence isn't activism, it's a crime. Orange jumpsuit incoming. That's all for today's trip through the absurd. Until next time, keep your pronouns clear and your cake days sacred.